All right, man, we got another reaction. Guy catches cop lying and forces them to leave. I'm really just interested to see how this stuff goes down. I finally figured out my niche with these audit videos. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing all the way through. I'm not gonna listen to no jargon about the laws and rules. Y'all comment below the laws and rules. Y'all talk about it, whatever. Laws and rules change. I'm just here to watch the content. I'm here to see what happened to the officers in the situation. That's all I give a damn about. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Link down below if you want to see the original video.
Where we sort out the who and what and the right and wrong of police interactions. This episode covers dispelling reasonable suspicion, visual estimates of speed.
Ooh, you could do that? You could dispel reasonable suspicion? You could do that.
And license checks, and is brought to us by Last American Patriots channel. Be sure to check out the description below and give them the credit that they deserve.
Okay, Lion Cobb gets owned. I like that title.
Of the Midland Police Department pulled over the owner of the Last American Patriot YouTube channel, who we will refer to as Mr. Patriot, because he believes that Mr. Patriot had his phone out while driving. However, Mr. Patriot's cell phone was actually mounted on the dashboard of the vehicle. As Officer Gilpin approached the driver's side window of the vehicle, Mr. Patriot began to film the interaction.
Sir, I'm Officer Gilpin, Midland Police Department, sir, ma'am. And so the reason why you got pulled over, as you passed me, I noticed you had your phone up.
No, my phone's right here.
Well, maybe it was my mistake then I stand corrected.
Have a good day.
No, you're not free to go.
Wait, hold on. Oh, that seemed like a open and shut case to me.
Was I speeding?
Yes, you were.
No, I was not.
Okay, you weren't speeding?
No, sir.
All right, your license, please.
Do you have me clocked for speeding, or did you pull me over for that? Because that's the first time you told me you pulled me over for that. Now you're telling me speeding.
Let me start over. Okay.
Please do.
I said I noticed you with your phone. You corrected me. You said your phone was us up.
So,
I didn't have your phone in your hand, so I was mistaken.
Okay.
So then you got me for something else now.
Yes, sir. Okay.
You have a supervisor?
I do have a supervisor. So
Why don't you get him out here?
Hey.
Your license, please.
What did you clock me at?
Sir, I did not clock you.
Exactly. So I wasn't speeding. Because I saw you whenever I turned off the car filter. And I am obviously not going to speed past a cop. Whenever I passed you, I was going 16 miles an hour. It's 25 on these roads. 20 or 25 on these.
So now you're going to get a ticket for going slow.
It's quite a distance away. I'm going to give you a warning and let you go. You want to talk to me, supervisor?
Great.
All right, I'll call my supervisor.
So you're holding me here...
You asked for a supervisor.
Because you're asking for my license for no reason, because I wasn't speeding. I'm not going to give you my license unless I was speeding.
All right.
So if you're good with it and I can drive away,
he's trying to go. Yeah, he's trying to go.
But if you want my license and you're going to violate my Fourth Amendment, you're absolutely getting your supervisor.
Do you want me to call my supervisor?
Why is he? Man, if I was the cop, I would have just been like, "All right, man, you free to go."
Do you want my license?
Yes, I want your license.
Then get the supervisor. There you go.
That he was not using
there you go.
Officer Gilpin then claims that Mr. Patriot was speeding, even though he did not clock him at any speed. And Mr. Patriot argues that he does not have to show his driver's license because Officer Gilpin was wrong about the phone and he was not speeding. We will discuss the validity of visual estimates of speed later in this episode, but even assuming
I'm gonna skip past it. Y'all can watch it below.
The basis for the stop was the cell phone, courts are split as to whether an officer can request identification after the reasonable suspicion that is the basis for a traffic stop is dispelled. In general, investigative detention, Supreme Court detailed in the 1983 case of Florida versus Royer, quote, "An investigative detention must be temporary and last no longer than is necessary to effectuate the purpose of the stop."
People commented in the officer that was placing drugs in people's vehicles. A lot of people were saying the traffic stop cannot last longer than 20 minutes. That's what a lot of people were saying. A lot of people say it cannot last longer than 20 minutes. And then other people were saying that 20 minutes is not like a stopping point for any traffic stop. I don't know. Is it 20 minutes or is it not 20 minutes? Let me know.
Similarly, the investigative methods employed should be the least intrusive means reasonably available to dispel the officer's suspicion in a short period of time.
So is 20 minutes too long or too short?
That an officer must terminate a traffic stop as soon as their suspicion is dispelled.
Okay.
For instance, in the 2001 case of U.S.
No.
which the purposes of the stop was resolved. However, in the 2015 case, whether
no.
reasonable suspicion has been dispelled. For example, the Supreme Court of Wisconsin held in the 2018 case of State versus asking for a driver's license does not impermissibly extend a stop because it's part of the original mission of the traffic stop. Similarly, in spite of the Fifth Circuit's holding in U.S. versus Valadez, the 3rd District Court of Appeals of Texas determined in the 2009 case of Anderton versus State that after an officer's suspicion was dissipated, quote, it does not follow that the officer acted unlawfully by continuing to detain appellant after realizing his mistake. During a routine traffic stop, an officer may demand identification, a valid driver's license, and proof of insurance from the driver, and the officer may detain the driver in order to check for outstanding warrants. Given the split between courts on this issue, it is nearly impossible to predict how a court reviewing this issue would decide. But Mr. Patriot certainly has a strong argument that Officer Gilpin could not continue to detain him after his suspicions were dispelled without violating the Fourth Amendment.
So those are fellow officers, not my supervisor. Supervisor outside town, so he's coming over, okay?
Great use of resources there.
I'm sorry?
Great use of resources there.
Okay, you asked for a supervisor, so.
Well, because you're trying to violate my Fourth Amendment.
Sir?
Are you or are you not? Why do you need my license if I wasn't speeding? If I didn't commit an infraction, why do you need my license?
Visually.
You can't pace from sitting still.
Visually, you came up rapidly behind me. You were speeding. My interpretation, I didn't get your radar, so that is why I told you were speeding. Okay?
You don't know that.
So he doesn't know. He just pulled him over under suspicion, and now the suspicions are still in the air.
You don't get my license.
So I'm driving. I saw you behind me. I saw the phone up. I thought you had your phone in your hand. Okay. So I pulled you over because of the phone. You said it was on the mind. I said, sir, I stand corrected. Exactly.
Have a good day. You're on your way.
No, and I said you were speeding.
So he added.
You said we're going to start over.
We're starting over, but you're still wrong. We can start over, but you're still wrong.
You can be right. We can all be going back and forth. I'm just explaining. You asked me to start over. I'm just saying what I saw and what I interpreted. And I did not get you on radar. You're exactly right. I did not.
Okay.
So I said you were speeding. I asked your license.
Okay.
You said no. You said I'm violating your Fourth Amendment.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I said, okay. You said you want a supervisor. I said, okay, I was going to give you a verbal and let you go. I said, my supervisor's on the side of town. I can call him if you want the supervisor. And I did.
Okay.
If you got to have that license.
If you got to have the license, but.
And that's where we are. Okay. So
how fast do you think I was going?
You're going over 10% over the speed limit.
My man gave a percentage. My man gave a percentage, 10% over the speed limit. Now, I'm not too sure what the speed limit is in this area, but you were probably going 10% over that. I ain't never heard no shit like that in my life.
You're out of your mind, bro. You're out of your mind. So if the speed limit here is it 20 or 25? I was doing 16.
Oh, you should really just ask him what's the speed limit.
Is it 20 or 20? Is it 20 or 25 right here?
If you say you're doing 16, that is your interpretation.
Is it 20 or 25?
Your interpretation. Homie's driving the car. You're the one that pulled him over not knowing what speed he was going. You're just assuming it was over 10%.
Right here.
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh my God, bro. He said, I don't know.
You don't know.
No, you tell me.
This is an open and shut case, man.
Either way. So if it's 20, 10% over would be 22.
If it's 25, 10% over is 2.5 miles.
Yeah. Okay, so 27.5. Yeah. So you visually saw me going 27.5 miles an hour.
Yes, sir.
You need to get recalibrated, man.
Officer Gilpin claims
you need to get
recalibrated.
Mr.
Patriot was driving 10%.
Oh man!
Despite the fact that he did not know what the speed limit on the road was.
Exactly, bro.
Later determined that the speed limit on the road was actually 30 miles per hour. So 10% would have been 3 miles per hour over the speed.
Look, man, you could visually tell if somebody's going 33 miles per hour but the difference between 16 miles per hour and 33 miles per hour, there's a big difference. There's a complete difference between those two speeds.
Courts generally recognize that visual estimates can provide.
I don't care. If you care, link down below. Go check the original video because we just trying to see what happened here today.
That he estimated the speed was only 10% over the speed limit, and he admitted to not even knowing what the speed limit was.
There's no argument. I'm telling you what
there isn't.
I'm being molested by my government for doing nothing wrong because you have to have my ID.
Because you violated traffic offense, yes.
No,
he didn't violate it. You think he violated it.
I didn't.
In your interpretation.
You're
you're a effing liar? Or you're a liar. What is he gonna say? 3, 2, 1.
Liar, dude. Don't come back up to this car. Get your supervisor. I'm not talking to you anymore. Not talking to you anymore. You're a liar.
Yes, sir.
Sir, How you doing?
What can I do for you, man?
I'm wondering why I'm still here.
Well, apparently you called for a supervisor.
Because he wants...
Apparently you called for a supervisor.
my license when I have committed no traffic infraction. When your officer first got up to this vehicle, he said he pulled me for this.
Okay.
Because that's up there. When that was wrong, then he tells me that I'm speeding. I know for a fact I wasn't. I looked down at 16. The whole time I was behind him and past him, I looked down, I was 16 miles an hour. Okay. But he wants to get my license. He already told me he hasn't clocked me. He estimated my speed from a standstill, which you can't pace from a standstill. He says I'm going 10% over the posted speed limit. Okay. From a standstill, he knows this. I'm not giving up my license unless I'm
being detained.
Take me to jail. Okay. I'm not the war you guys want right now with all y'all have going on. I was going 16 miles an hour, but I'm not going to I'm not going to let him violate my Fourth Amendment when he was wrong.
Okay. So you just...
Wilson, how do you proceed with this?
What do you want now? What is it that
I want to be unmolested for my government and on my way.
Okay.
It's not funny.
Well, I mean, you sat here waiting for me.
Because he wouldn't let me go.
Okay.
But you have the power to let him go.
Not going to do it.
Not
I
having
wouldn't
it.
have a reason to see it.
Well, now, yeah, actually, we do have a reason to see
What reason is that?
Because we can actually stop you to check your driver's license.
No, you can't.
Yes, we can.
Not unless I've committed an
Reasonable suspicion. That's the only way.
infraction.
We actually can. I searched the traffic code. It'll tell you right there.
Okay.
Officer Wilson
Pull it out.
claims
Pull it out,
that
Wilson.
the Texas traffic code allows officers to stop individuals just to check
Audit,
their
let me
driver's
know.
license,
I'm listening,
implying
bro.
that no other basis for the traffic stop is needed.
I'm
Section
listening, bro.
521.025 of
Tell
the
me.
Texas Transportation
Tell me the
Code
facts, bro.
requires that, quote, a person required to hold a license shall have in the person's possession while operating a motor vehicle the class of driver's license appropriate for the type of vehicle operated and display the license
Bro.
on the demand of a peace officer. The statute also states that, quote, a peace officer may stop and detain a person operating a motor vehicle to determine if the person has a driver's license as required by this section. While this provision does seem to allow officers to stop any driver to simply check if they have a driver's license, the
whenever they
Supreme Court
want
has
to.
long held such practices to be unconstitutional.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear. Nope, don't need to hear. Nope, don't care. Don't care. If you care, go check it. Link below.
Officers are prohibited by the Fourth Amendment from stopping individuals without reasonable suspicion.
Yep, without reason. Yep, exactly. So basically, the Texas law, Supreme Court law. So yeah, the officer is going off Texas law, Supreme Court law. That's what the Fourth Amendment is based off of. That's what Mr. Patriot is going off of. So we could have an issue actually right here if Officer Wilson proceeds with this.
But that's all he wanted to verify. He's gonna send you on your way.
No.
So go. I'll let you go. Go.
Hey, let's go, Officer Wilson. Let's go, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Let's go.
Wilson, badge number?
Wilson.
Thank you, sir.
And he gave the badge number. Let's go, Officer
Again,
Wilson.
refused to show
Let's
his driver's
go.
license. Officer Wilson allowed him to drive
He
up.
waved
The
him.
day after this incident, Mr. Patriot created
man.
his YouTube channel in order to share the footage of this encounter.
Good
It is unclear whether
shit.
he intends to take any further action regarding
Nah,
the
he's
interaction.
not. He's not. He literally just wanted to flex and not flex like, oh, look at me. It's more like, I know my rights. You're not going to infringe on them. Take it or leave it.
Overall, the mid
Ow. What? Okay. If he's grading both of them, then he's gonna give this guy a F. He's gonna give this guy like a B or an A. So a F and a B or an A translates around to a C. So C minus. If he gives them both a F, hell no.
Midland officers get a C minus.
Okay, thank you, Audit. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he's giving him an F. I already know he giving him an F. He giving him like a B.
For claiming
Oh man, we don't need to know why. He gets an A plus, obviously, and man, I like the way he explained it. He said everything. Where's the original video? Man, oh, hold on. Let me read this for you people bitching in the comments section. Let's see. Fair use. This video falls under fair use protection as manipulated for educational purposes with additional commentary. Mine is not for educational purposes. I'm actually getting educated It's more for entertainment and commentary purposes on my end. So you can get off my dick with this, oh, you're stealing Audit's videos. The only person stopping me from watching Audit's videos will be Audit whenever he messaged me himself saying, stop reacting to my videos, and I'm just going to watch somebody else's videos. You ain't going to stop my fucking bread. Lying cop gets owned, bro. Let me see if he only uploaded one video. That's fine. 3 months ago, that's fine. I'm going to hit the like button, bro. Bro. You handled that like a pro. Boom, commented, liked. I suggest y'all do the same thing, man. I suggest y'all do the same thing. That was absolutely amazing. Mr. Patriot, absolutely amazing. And on Audit's part, you did a great job grading at the end. You did a great job with that. You definitely also taught me about the Texas law versus the Supreme Court law. I appreciate that. Everybody else, y'all know what to do. If y'all want to go learn about the Supreme Court stuff, link down below. Go watch the video. I'm not stopping you. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.